Imagine finding your dream home. White picket fence, sprawling green lawn, friendly neighbors waving as you pull into the driveway. For the Broadus family, this wasn't just a dream. It was their new reality in Westfield, New Jersey. They bought 657 Boulevard, a stunning Dutch colonial, the perfect place to raise their 3 children. It was everything they had ever wanted. But just days after closing, before they even moved in, the dream began to curdle into a waking nightmare. It started with a single letter addressed not to them by name, but simply to the new owner. The envelope was plain, the handwriting a little clumsy. Inside, the message was anything but ordinary. It welcomed them to the neighborhood, but the welcome felt ... off. The author introduced themselves as the Watcher, claiming their family had been watching the house for generations. The letter mentioned the house's young blood, referring to the Broadus children, and asked, "Have they found out what is in the walls yet?" It was creepy, but they tried to dismiss it as a prank. Then, another letter arrived. This one was more specific, more personal. The Watcher knew the children's names, their birth order, even their nicknames. They described watching the family from afar, noting their comings and goings. "I am pleased to know your names now, and the names of the young blood you have brought to me," the letter read. It questioned why they had renovated the house, disrupting its history. The paranoia began to set in. Who was this person? A neighbor? A stranger? The letters painted a picture of an omnipresent figure, someone who saw everything, turning their idyllic sanctuary into a glass cage. The family was terrified. They stopped bringing their kids to the house. They installed alarm systems and cameras, but the Watcher remained a ghost. The letters kept coming, each one more menacing than the last. The Watcher claimed the house needed young blood and that it was their duty to wait for it. "Will the young blood play in the basement?" one letter asked. "Or are they too afraid to go down there alone?" "I would be very afraid if I were them. It is far away from the rest of the house. If you were upstairs, you would never hear them scream." The Broadus family went to the police, but with no fingerprints, no DNA, and no definitive suspect. The investigation stalled. They suspected their neighbors, but had no proof. Every friendly face in the quiet, affluent town now looked like a mask hiding a sinister secret. The stress became unbearable. They were living in a constant state of fear, prisoners of an invisible tormentor who had stolen their sense of safety without ever stepping foot on their property. The American dream had become a psychological trap. Unable to live in the house and unwilling to sell it to another family without disclosing the terrifying ordeal, the Broadus family was stuck. They tried to sell the house back to the previous owners, who revealed they too had received a single, odd letter from the Watcher just before moving, but had dismissed it. The family even attempted to get permission to tear down the house and split the lot, but the town planning board denied their request. For years, the house sat empty, a monument to their shattered dream. Eventually, they had no choice but to sell it at a significant loss in 2019. finally freeing themselves from 657 Boulevard but never truly escaping the shadow of the Watcher. The identity of this phantom guardian remains a mystery to this day, a chilling reminder that sometimes the most terrifying threats are the ones you can't see. Thanks for watching. What would you have done in this situation? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more dives into the unexplained. Stay safe out there.